Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and with me in studio is Patricia Benedict. Now, we want to talk about David Rouse again. There's an update, and I will bring Patricia into the studio so she can explain it to you. Patricia.
Yes, Miss Veronica. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I went to the clerk's office in Whole Town today, and I spoke to the head clerk. And I went there to ask her because I saw David Rouse yesterday. So I went to ask her, what's the date, his next date to come to court. She told me tomorrow. I said, tomorrow? She said the matter has been transferred to Mr. Ian Wicks Court, District A Court. So I said to her, but I saw him, did he get station bail? Because I saw him on Sunday. But to cut a long story short, Miss Veronica, because I ain't really think. She said, well, this morning he went before the magistrate and he was sent up to prison. That makes sense to you, Miss Veronica?
So, okay, you saw him yesterday, and we did a show about him yesterday. Now, she's saying, what did she say that again? What she said again, please, so people can hear.
She said that he went, he was in the court. He came to court today.
Today's Monday, right?
Yes, they sent him up to prison, and his next court date is tomorrow in front of Mr. Ian Wicks.
Really?
I have seen is believing when it comes to the clerks and the police down there. So what I am going to do, I am going to go down in person, Miss Veronica. I'll send my private messages and go down in person to see that David Rouse is coming from the prison bus. You know what I tell you? The prison bus. Because nobody ain't gonna trick me no more. But they still tell me how he managed to get out. She avoided telling me that he got station bail.
Okay, so he was picked up Saturday. He was picked up Saturday, or was it Friday?
Friday.
Friday. Oh, so he was picked up Friday, and then he was miraculously released, walked out, because you saw him the Sunday. And then you called.
Yes.
Then you called to ask a question, and they're telling you that he'll be back in court tomorrow.
No, I went in person. I went in person.
Oh.
So why? You see, because let me tell you what I think happened, Miss Veronica. One, either he wasn't charged, they let him go. You remember with Colin Anderson when I sent you the videos where they literally let him go?
Yes. And
when I said to you, I was feeling very uncomfortable when I saw Z64 speaking to Mr. 1677 Williams. I felt very uncomfortable about that. Now, what I am thinking, Mr. Acting Superintendent Catwell may not have been aware. But what I am thinking, Miss Veronica, is either Saturday or Sunday they release Mr. Rouse, unknowing to other people. Because that's what they do. For example, David Small too. Many times people told me that they arrested David Small and the police just let him go. If he sees somebody he knows and he gives them information about that person, they let him go. We're going to talk about him though because he needs to be off the streets. But what I'm saying is that I have to see that to believe it. And why did he was sent to prison this morning? Why didn't he go to prison for Friday, Miss Veronica? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we have to go and do interview and posting on social media for something to happen. For the authorities to be aware of what the lawlessness going on in the Old Town police station. I know they freaked. Because I know personally they got involved.
Mm-hmm.
They did get involved because if what she's saying is true, and he's up in prison, that's where he's supposed to be. And tomorrow, Miss Veronica, he should not be allowed to get out of the seriousness of the offense, one, and the other, the resisting arrest, the illegal thing, and the illegal stuff he had on him. So lawlessness got to stop. It has to stop. So because it doesn't make sense. She's saying, his next court date is tomorrow. He was sent to prison today, which means the authorities had to get involved, Miss Veronica. That could only mean that, because if Friday when he was charged, he should have been up there. In the first instance, he should have been up there. That is what I said to the Prime Minister and the others. They have to start firing people, because you can't serve not two masters, but you can't have two jobs. Either or. You want to work for the government or you want to work for other people. Choose. But you can't do both. Or you can't make money twice. So the matter, that's what she said, that she's the head clerk. I can't remember her name offhand. I can't remember her name.
Right.
She said he's up in prison and his matter is before District A Court. To have Mr. Ian Wick's court tomorrow. The matter from Old Town has been transferred to District A Court. All I want to see, Miss Veronica, I want to observe to see if Mr. Rouse will be coming from a prison bus in handcuffs. That's all I want to see, Because I don't believe, apart from that, I don't believe a word they say. A word they say, because I have lost all faith in the court system and the police in Old Town. But it may be revived by my acting superintendent Catwell. Because my energy, you see energies, you see Mr. Catwell, I have a good vibes about Mr. Acting Superintendent, Mr. Catwell, Miss Veronica. I can't speak for the superintendent because he really made a faux pas when he came there on the scene and asked the gentleman to remove his car. But Mr. Catwell is something different. I get a positive vibes from Mr. Catwell, but he has to be careful of those same officers inside there, because you know who they answer to. Right. Owen Boyce and Ian Branch and them. So he has to be extremely careful. But should he have any challenges, he knows who to go to, Mr. Richard Boyce. So, Miss Veronica, that's what I'm going to say, because the Prime Minister or the Commissioner should not have to get involved or keep on telling the police or the court clerks down there what to do. They should be able to know what to do. That's what they're getting paid for. Right. And if they don't want to do it anymore, go and work for the second person. But that's all I have to do, say, Miss Veronica, because I'm going there. I'm going to send my private messages. I'm going there tomorrow to hear the matter, because not only that, too, they don't like me in the court.
So in a recap, we did this show tonight to say that David Rouse was picked up on Friday. Nothing happened, and he was back outside your house this Sunday. And then when you check to see, well, how could that be? They're telling you that he was sent up to Dodds the Sunday, and that he'll be the Monday.
Today's the 4th, right?
Right, and then he'll be before Weeks tomorrow, Ian Weeks tomorrow, which is the 5th on Tuesday. Please. So that's what we're supposed to be hearing.
Yes, please.
Oh, so Friday picked up, Monday synced up, Tuesday going back before the judge.
Friday picked up, Sunday let out.
How you know he was out Sunday? Wasn't he let out the same Friday or the Saturday? He was out the Sunday.
That could be true too, because remember I told you I saw the Friday. I saw,
Right.
67 talking
Yes,
to the Zedar man.
yes.
So and it's not that's what they were used to. That's what they've been doing all along.
Yeah, it's very confusing. It's a very confusing situation.
It's not confusing. It's not. Friday, they picked him up. Did they charge him?
You don't know, so that's the confusion.
Exactly.
So that is confusing. So you don't think that's confusing? Okay.
No, it's not confusing.
Okay.
Because I know how they think. Did they charge him? Just like David Rouse, Station Sergeant Lynch told me he was charged, and up to this day he doesn't have any matters caught in the court. So that lawlessness has to stop. But that's it.
All right.
I'm going tomorrow.
Okay.
I want to.
So there's a part 3. So there'll be a part 3 then.
Part 3, and I do not. He should be sent up for 28 days. The severity of the matter.
Right.
You come up to my place and you run after me and you hit my head on the wrought iron or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And then from every day since, you've been out there washing cars like nothing happened. So that's it for now, Miss Veronica.
Alrighty. So this is Sherry Veronica, Naked Departure Radio.